Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Just launching everything, making sure everything's a go. About to do a quick show for, uh, and look, it's unscheduled, so a lot of people won't even know about it, but it will be saved on my timelines. So, hey, it's about the White House Correspondents Dinner that took place last night. So let's do it, guys. Good to see you, Facebook Live. What's up? What up? We're live on YouTube, so let's roll the music.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Hey people, hey people, hey people, hey, how you doing? It's your man Tim Black. This is a special edition of Tim Black a day. I don't know, progressive day. I don't know what is special. So what's going on, people? Good to see you here on Facebook Live. What's up, Facebook Live? YouTube people, how y'all doing? Look, guys, I didn't plan on doing this, but after seeing last night's White House Correspondents Dinner with President Barack Obama, I said, man, you know what? I just got to come in and say a few things, man, because it's a big deal. And also, I like being first. Because, see, other people are going to come back. They're going to do a show Monday. And I said, you know what? Why not do a show today? And why not do it live, just to show, just to do it live. Why not, It's, live is always more fun because you never know what's going to happen, right? And look, spontaneity is the thing, not to mention you get to show what you're really about when you do stuff live. So why not do it? My people love live. Don't y'all like live? Like live? I like live. You like live? Yeah, me too. So just trying to, give people an opportunity to get here before we get into the remarks, what was said, my favorite. And look, this is just me watching both Larry Wilmore's remarks and then watching the president's remarks and picking my favorite bits and then just talking about it, right? So hey, everybody's got an opinion. This is Tim Black's opinion, and I wanted to go at it. So let's start with, and I've been debating how to do it, and I guess there's really no debate now that I'm here doing it. There's no debate, man. I got to go with Larry Wilmore first and say, President Obama for last, out of respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't eat your dessert first, right? Or you don't eat, no. You don't eat your entree before you eat the appetizer. So Larry Wilmore is the appetizer, and Obama has to be the main course. All right, so that's how we got to do it, man. You guys in the house, people are getting here. Let me tweet one more time, guys. I hate to be a jerk, but I got to make sure people are in his house. What's that? I remember when that used to be funny. It's been years, Tim. It's been years. Half of the people watching don't even know what that reference is about. You're so old, Tim Black. You're so old, brah. You old, brah. All right, I'm going to tweet one more time. White House Correspondents, Tim Black Special. And then I'm going to give them the link. And then I'm going to put a hashtag on it. And we'll start the show, people. We're going to start the show. Now, let me put the link in here. And I'm going to try to pull my people in. So I'm going to use the hashtag Feel the Burn. And the hashtag Bernie Sanders. And one more hashtag. What y'all think I should do? What's anything popular over here where my people are tweeting to it? Still Sanders? Let's throw Bernie a bust. Let's do that. I like using Bernie a bust. Tweet. All right, sweet. All right, guys. So what's up? So last night, actually, I saw the remarks about the Correspondents Dinner in D.C. Last night, but I didn't watch the complete thing until today. Okay, and then I watched them. And then I went back and I watched it again, and then I picked the pieces that I wanted to feature to do this video or this live show. And so let's go ahead and start with Larry Wilmore, man, because Larry Wilmore, man, I gotta admit, the guy killed it. Like, anyone who watches this and they're like, Larry Wilmore, obviously you just don't like Larry Wilmore because the guy was in rare form. And honestly, folks, I didn't know Larry Wilmore was this good. I mean, he's good on this show that I used to have time to watch, but now I don't have time to watch much shows because I'm too busy doing my own shows. But Larry had some remarks that I got to talk about, man. Larry opened up, man. He opened up strong. He had some good hard punches about Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, he punched real hard on Guantanamo Bay. He said that he took over the job of Jon Stewart and he's a black guy who took over a job of a white guy who was pretending to be a newsman. Sort of like, being Lester Holt. So it's like the real life Lester Holt. I was like, okay. And then I had to realize that Lester Holt took the job from Brian Williams. So basically it was a dig at Brian Williams. The one who said that he was getting bombed or anyway. So that was it. And then also Larry, when he hit the Guantanamo Bay, he was saying how, Obama doesn't, won't end the, didn't shut down Guantanamo Bay. And it was just good. It was just great, guys. You got to watch the whole thing. I'm not doing it justice right there. But I just remember that part was very, very significant. Like Obama's lack of doing that. He's like, Obama, you're doing too much comedy. You don't see me going around being president. Like not shutting down Guantanamo Bay, stuff like that. You don't see me doing that. Then he went on to say that Obama, he was hanging out with Steph Curry, the basketball player, and how Obama and Steph Curry have, a couple things in common. They like dropping bombs from a distance, like drone strikes. They got that in common. So that went over really well. And the crowd at the press corps, these guys got I'd like to know the size and width of the handles, the door handles or broom handles or whatever, the sticks that are shoved up their backsides. I would like to know where they're manufactured. Because they need lubricant or something, man. These guys, they were not trying to laugh at anything Larry Wilmore had to say. And Larry was funny. Oh, the guy was hilarious. But there was they were holding in the laughs. Okay, so that was funny. And then he went on to Larry took a shot at Wolf Blitzer, which I love because he said Wolf Blitzer sort of, speaking of drones, Wolf Blitzer drones, on and on and on. And he said, I predict today's winner will be someone not watching the Situation Room, which I thought was hilarious because I do not look forward to Wolf Blitzer. And I'm not the only one. When I watch CNN, it's sort of like I gotta watch it because I need the information. But if there was another way to find out certain things, I would never watch it. So he did a good job there. Another thing Larry Wilmore did very well at is Chris Christie. He has some good Chris Christie jokes, guys. You gotta see it. He said that Chris Christie has lost a lot of weight recently because he got the things he didn't need, like self-esteem, pride, dignity. Because Chris Christie's been kissing a lot of Trump butt. You saw that when he was behind Trump. All right. What else? Oh, he went on to say that Larry said that Obama's hair is so white, it tried to punch him in his face at a Trump rally. Come on, guys. This is primo stuff. He said Obama's hair is so white, it yells, white lives matter, white lives matter. Or all lives matter, all lives matter. That's it. I messed it up. All lives matter. That's what he said. And that was hilarious. And look, guys, and look, I want to keep today's show sort of light. You know, I don't want to, get too deep in the weeds, but come on, guys. Like, look, guys, can we, come here. We need to talk for a second. Anyone still not understanding the whole Black Lives Matter thing, it would be sad, especially if you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, not to get this, because I just think that Bernie Sanders supporters, by and large, are a little bit more evolved on racial politics and what's going on in America. Like, okay, here's the thing, guys. It's not racist to say Black Lives Matter. Here's the thing. For instance, I'm sure there are lots of guys who have been raped by women, right? I'm sure. But here's the thing. It's not so many that you need a hashtag to like fight against it. You know, when you look per capita, that's sort of what Black Lives Matter is about. I mean, black people getting killed by like cops and killed by black people in the neighborhood and stuff, like that happens so often. It pales in comparison to how many white folks get killed per capita, right? Based on how many white people there are in the country. Okay, so that's why Black Lives Matter is a thing. Okay, all right, forget it. Anyone who doesn't get, I'm just going to assume anyone who doesn't get it at this point, they just don't want to get it. All right, I'm just gonna leave it alone and just gonna go ahead and say, you know what? 'Cause it's sort of like someone who's told like don't smoke cigarettes. I mean, come on, like cigarettes will kill you. You just made the decision, like I want to die. Dying, we all die. Like you came to that conclusion. It's your addiction talking, sort of like your racism talking. Okay, so keeping it moving. Larry Wilmore made a very good joke about CNN, and the whole room was silent. He said, I used to watch CNN. Haven't watched them in a long time. I used to watch them back when they were a news network. Good one, Facebook? You like that, huh? That was good. You like that one. I like that one too. Larry said that Morning Joe had his head so far up Trump's ass that they bumped into Chris Christie. I was like, come on, guys. Come on, this is good stuff. I delivered that so well. It's almost like I had writers writing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I guess I did if I used his material, which he probably had a staff of people helping write. But anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe that was Larry. Larry did a good job. He delivered it. You know what? It don't matter who wrote it. It's how you deliver it, man. Because it's not even right. It's got to be like, crack. You know what I'm saying? All right. Larry had a great joke about MSNBC, which once again, silence. Pin drop. I thought it was in a Sprint commercial watching this, man. He said MSNBC stands for missing a significant number of black correspondents. Enjoy Reid and Melissa Harris Perry and Torrey and Tim Black. He said Lincoln Chafee back working at the Pottery Barn or something, or after his presidential. You remember Lincoln Chafee? He ran for real quick, he was in it. No one knew who he. All right. What else? Oh, he had a dig in there for Hillary Clinton regarding Killer Mike campaigning with Bernie Sanders and, Killer Mike, Killer Mike, or as Hillary likes to refer to him, Super Predator Mike. Funny stuff, man. He called out the media, Trump saturation with the Trump saturation in the media. He called out Morning Joe. He said they had a love affair with Trump. He called out Don Lemon as a fake journalist. Blitzer once again. Okay, so it was Larry did a great job. I was very impressed. Thank you so much, Larry Wilmore. I will stop referring to you as that unfunny black guy who's on Comedy Central, unless, of course, what's his name? The guy with the glasses with the funny hair. Unless he gets on Comedy Central. I can't remember his name. Damn, that joke would have been funny. I forget his name. Okay. You know the guy I'm talking about is with the, he's probably actually funny. Next, but Larry Wilmore did finish strong. He finished very strong in some remarks that seemed to be very personal to him. I was about to say Bernie Sanders, to President Obama, when he said that he grew up in a time when it was a stretch and many people questioned if a black man could lead a football team, such as a quarterback. And now, because of Obama and this time and space that we are right now, Obama proved that a black man could lead the free world. And that's very significant, guys. That's very significant. So, and he ended on a note that is like, I didn't see this coming. He said, I got to keep it 100. And he said, you did it, my nigga. You did it, Barry. And that was dope. And then Obama got up and they gave each other the black man hug or whatever, and it was great. And that was powerful stuff, guys. I got to admit, I wasn't expecting it. It was phenomenal. I got to give it up for him. So that was Larry Wilmore, man. That was Larry Wilmore killing it. Wilmore killed it. And now we have Obama. So Obama came on, and Obama, man, he talks about he doesn't know what he's going to do after leaving office, but he should just go right on into doing his own shows. Don't go to private life. Well, you know what? Hey, chill out for a year and then go right into doing something else, man. You are hot, Obama. You are hot, and I don't see why he should chill. If it was me, when you get a chance to shine, you got to take it and own it and turn up. So Obama opened up strong. He opened up strong. He came out the gate, just on fleek. He said he gut checked de Blasio and Hillary with the CPT time. CPT, the CPT, color people time thing that de Blasio and Hillary did. They thought was cool, and a number of Hillary supporters were pushing back. I did a video on it, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you make a joke like that? It didn't hurt her in New York, apparently. They stole the election, basically. Not basically, they stole the election in New York, but it didn't hurt her. It didn't seem to hurt her. Black people just ignored it, but I'm glad that Obama checked him and said that CPT stands for jokes white people should not say. And I thought that was great, and that's exactly what CPT should stand for, especially if you're a politician. It's like, who do you think you are, Larry David? Jerry Seinfeld? I don't even think Jerry Seinfeld would say CPT time. And he's a comedian. So anyway, then he went on to say he had a Goldman Sachs line that was hilarious. He said that if his material works, next year he'll be doing... he's going to use it at Goldman Sachs. That way he'll make a lot of Harriet Tubmans. A lot of Tubmans, money. Like Hillary. It was another Hillary dig. I thought it was hilarious. And Obama just delivered, as usual, he delivered all his punches very well. No problem. Very smooth. His timing's always down. He did, to my dismay, and a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters, I'm sure, dismay. He said that next year, someone else will be in this position, his spot. And it was anyone's guess who she would be. So we all got that, right? Right? Because there's only one woman running, right? Right, guys? Barry. So, this was funny. Obama talked about his approval ratings being so high. his last year in office, and he couldn't figure out why because he's really done nothing different. I mean, last year in office, his approval ratings is just through the roof. So that was funny, but he didn't just leave it there because we all know his approval ratings are high because he's leaving. That's the insinuation, right? But he said he hadn't been this high since before when he was trying to decide on what his major would be in college. Get it? Get it? Funny stuff. Oh, this was hilarious. He talked about Joe Biden. He said, "Thank you, Joe, for your counsel, for being there, for your input, for always shooting it, always giving it to him straight, and for not shooting anybody in the face." Because, reference to George W. Bush, hashtag Cheney shooting guy in the face, hashtag embarrassing, hashtag quail hunting. Remember that? All right. What else? Oh, I thought it was hilarious. Obama talked about Bernie Sanders. He said, Bernie Sanders looked like $1 million, or in terms that you would understand, you look like 37,000 donations of $27 each. Great, right? Come on, that was dope. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, there was one bit that was punishing. He said that some candidates running in this year's election are polling so low, they don't get their own joke. They don't get a joke. And then he put a picture of John Kasich on the screen eating. It was hilarious, man. Yeah, Kasich. Oh, and Larry Wilmore talked about Ted Cruz being the Zodiac killer. He had like 5 jokes in a row all about Ted Cruz being an evil killer. And then he talked about John Boehner and the Lucifer comparison. It was funny. Okay. Obama did punch real hard about Trump coverage and how much oversaturation, over Trump coverage there's been by press. I thought that was hilarious. And and all of this, everything Obama said was, very funny. He saved his last 5 minutes of his remarks to be very sentimental and to give a bunch of praise or his admiration for press and the journalism and journalists and the integrity of journalism and journalists, and sort of to just like say, hey, you guys, you do a great job. And then he started talking about the foreign press and journalists who put themselves in harm's way, and journalists who have risked their lives and been even held hostage and released, and these things. And the funniest joke I thought of the whole night was how Obama was praising some of the journalists that were in that room who, in my opinion, aren't journalists. Just to call them a journalist is funny. These guys are hacks. They're not journalists. Mainstream, money stream media. They're not journalists, Obama. Come on, man. Some of these guys and gals are not. They're just not, man. All right. But Obama ended it on a very eloquent, classy note. And also cool, he said, Obama out, which was very dope, and he dropped the mic. And this was, it's fantastic. It's fantastic that we had Obama as president, and it's great that he ended it on such a high note. And hopefully he'll do some stuff before he leaves. But I do want to say this, guys, in closing on this show. Obama proved that a black guy can get a job just like a white guy, most important job in the world. And just like a white guy, he can be unfulfilled, suicidal, fooled into believing that it was significant, lied to, derailed. And see, a lot of people who are not in corporate America don't know that this exists. Why do you think I'm doing this, guys? I'm doing what I'm doing now because I've been in corporate America, and I'm not saying I was never CEO or VP. I was like first level management, but I was in it enough in companies that were big enough to realize after working with people and people in government as a government contractor and working with folks, realizing that a lot of people who have these jobs aren't very happy. I mean, they're happy for the level of life or enjoyment that they get from stuff they buy. Kinda, not really, because a lot of them work so hard, slaving away at jobs they hate, that they don't have time to enjoy what they buy. You know, what good is a boat if you can never take it out? What good is going on trips if you got to answer email the whole time for a job that makes you sick? So, and also, just on the black thing, so Obama was able to become president, and that's a great, significant thing. And there are people out there who say it's not. They just don't get it. They don't want to give this any credit whatsoever. They want to just throw it away and say, black guy, president, so what? Nothing, you know, and that's because they had an unrealistic idea how the system works. One person can't change the world. Hell, you know, you just can't. One person can't do that. And in our system, the way it's set up, the way my bank account is set up, it's going to take more people doing more to get more involved and for us to actually have an input. And change happens both within the system and outside the system. And having worked with black folks who had positions of power in various levels of government, just as a, you know, just there meeting them and getting to know of them and hanging with a few of them, I realized, because I'm in D.C., I realized that a lot of them have to be a certain way in that job to have that job. Like, they were cool outside the job, but in the job, they were pricks. In the job, they were not themselves. And that's because that's what the job demands. And guy, here's the kicker. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the kicker. I met white people the same way. They weren't really themselves. They couldn't be, because this system makes you be something else that's neither you, regardless to what color you are, regardless to what gender you are, regardless to where you came from, regardless to what ethnicity you are, if you're Latino, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, whatever. You don't get to be you in these jobs or these government positions. None of us do. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it there. When I was 22, I worked in a company in Washington, D.C., and I met a guy by the name of Bill Davis. He was from New Hampshire. His family had lots of money. And he taught me about well-off white folks. And he said to me, he said, Tim, I wear this suit because I have to. I went to the college that my parents wanted me to go because that's what I had to do. And if it was up to me, I'd wear some cut-off shorts and some flip-flops and smoke some weed. Play some Aerosmith or Led Zeppelin or something. This is not who I am. Everybody likes grease. We all love ketchup and hot sauce. It ain't no different. We're all playing a game. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's what Obama had to do with his time in office. I'm Tim Black. If you like this show, please consider donating to it. I'm not sponsored by any corporate. I'm just doing this because I love it, and I'm doing it because I'm okay at it, and I enjoy doing it. I hope you enjoy it as well. Buy a T-shirt, free shipping today. It ends tomorrow, I think. So if you want a T-shirt, get one. Thank you once again for being here. I'll see you tomorrow at noon for a regularly scheduled show, Tim Black Progressive Day, followed up by Tim Black at Night at 9 p.m. The day show is at noon Eastern Standard Time. The night show, totally different show, guys, where people call in, right? You call in. It's the People's Show, Tim Black at Night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. We do what we do because we care. And, yeah. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you. Obama, well, not Obama. Yeah, Obama did a great job. He did. He did a good job. Tim Black, your guy, out. Let's roll, people. And this video will be available. And I hope you share it on your timelines. Please share this video on your timelines and on YouTube. Let's get some play out of this. I think we did pretty good. Thank you.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
That'll do it. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show. Peace, guys. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow.